What is going on, guys and girls? This is Cozziender and welcome back to another game of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. I'm going to start straight looking for an opponent using the grass fighting deck. Again, still not using any different deck because it's working well for me. And as you could probably have seen as well, I did quite a lot of battles because I've managed to win quite a few as well as lose. I'm not going to go off as I'm the perfect player. But the the flip of the coin didn't go for me straight away, and I've pulled out 3 base cards, which is not too bad, though I'm not going to really any energies to support that at the moment. So for the time being, I believe I've only got the double special to pull out. I think for the time being I'm going to pull out Landorus. May not be the best option, but I think it's the safest one. And I'll put them both straight out. And I haven't really got anything to be using this on at the moment. And to be quite honest with you, I don't know why I did pull out Landorus. I haven't got any fighting energies, which was a bit... Oh, there we go. Spot a bit too soon. And I'm going to use that as well to try and pull myself out a base Pokemon that I could use. I'll use Tornadus. And I can use that double energy on the Tornadus, which is a really good option. And I'll draw the 3 cards as well, just for the sake of knowing what I've got as an hand next. Right, so I could easily put them 2 on the Tornadus to build up Tornadus quite quickly. And we'll do just the 20 damage on the Natu for the time being. It's not a bad start to it. The Natu only has 40 HP, so perhaps we could take out unless he's got an evolution for it pretty quickly. And search your deck for support card and base energy card. Reveal them and put them into your deck. So, could do with a few more energies dropping out on my behalf. The Heracross EX is not a bad pull at all right now. It's just, I think it is just the energies that we need in. We haven't got a bad set of cards out. It doesn't seem to be having any EXs out as well. Could put the Heracross EX there just for the fun of it, and we'll put that there. Actually, I will charge that up, but for the time being, I'm just going to take out the Natu and take one of my prize cards, which is another energy, something that we do need. So I can try and build up the Landorus since it's out at the moment, unless the Curlier will take me out beforehand, although I do have the potion to be able to help me out on that. Team Flare has now put that on me. This attack does 20 less damage to all defending Pokemon. So I might consider just leaving that at the moment then, if that's the case. So saying that I have potential to still do 100 damage with my Heracross EX. And there we've got the Gallade EX, which I had a feeling they might be add a EX somewhere down the line to be able to pull out. And there's his 20 damage just done to me. And I'm not confused, which is a really good start. So I'm going to build up Landorus again. I'm hoping that he's going to... I know he's going to keep using that move at the time, but he's probably try and confuse me. They're saying that he might put another energy on and do the damage. We will see. Cost 1 star less. So I can now use, with him playing that, actually, my Sky Lariat. And that's not going to really have any effect. And thankfully, the coin flip has gone my way again. It's going good, guys. It's going good. Right, so let's double check that I can do it. No, I can't. That seems to be only for them it's working for. So I'll put that on the Landorus. He's got 4 HP. I will use my potion just for the sake of healing him. And I'm going to... Oh, it turns out he just decided to end that, guys. That's an awesome victory for me. And luckily, like I said, the coin flip went for me twice. I've got 5. I've got 6 to start with. If I can in this video, guys, I may consider doing a pack opening. I have 88 poker points at the moment, or poker dollars, or coins, whatever you want to call them. Which jump straight back into another battle. I've got 74 overall wins with this deck now, which is going pretty well for me. Obviously, I've got something going. I built the deck quite well against EXs, I believe, because I've got the stuff like the Bufflaunt, which takes 20 less damage, and it's more effective against EXs, and then I've got myself the Beautify, which doesn't take damage against EXs, as well as obviously my own EX, and the coin flip went for me straight away again, so we can pull out a decent hand. That's not too bad. We've got a draw free card as well. I think I'm going to send out my Genesect there. Don't believe that he had any fire type, so I might be completely wrong, because I'm not going to lie, I didn't take notice to what his energies were. Although you'll be able to actually look in this video if you wanted to. Right, so he's water, so he's actually the weakness to me, which is a really good start for me. Let's see if I can pull another grass energy out. I did, that is really good, and I cannot do a move anyway at the moment, so we'll just end our turn there. That's not too bad of a pull at the moment. We've got the cards that we need to power up both our base Pokemon. Just hoping that we could do with taking his Keldeo as soon as, just because I can tell he's got potential to keep building up, and he's just pulled out his Seismitoad EX and a Kyogre EX, so not something that's way too good. This attack does 50 damage to your opponent's Pokemon, so that's got a lot of potential to take me out pretty quickly. But we'll keep building up the Genesect and just use the call and be able to string out 2 new Pokemon. But I've got to be really careful on behalf of this Kyogre. I should have perhaps sent of my Heracross out as soon as I did, but I could try and build that Heracross up as soon as possible as well. I'll try to be a weakness to the water Pokemon that he has on his deck. Put that on Genesect, and I'm going to keep my Eevee in there for the time being, because I've got a feeling it's going to send his Kyogre out next. I could try with building one of these up. I could build up Heracross next, I believe. And that's just done 100 damage to the... Oh, 200, sorry. It's super effective. Forgot about that. So, I believe he's going to send out Kyogre, which he has. Just got to try and be careful as possible on behalf of this Kyogre. Although, hopefully, if a little bit of luck goes our way, we'll be able to take 100 off it with the Genesect straight away, which would be really helpful, because then it'd only take 2 turns to kill it. And I'm going to put this on the Genesect as well, because then it can take another hit. So let's put that on the Genesect. It would be able to take another hit, and we will put healing on it as well. I had a feeling that it'd take out the Heracross. I'm going to use Heracross and leave it as bait at the moment, and I'm going to try and take off as much damage as possible to it. That's another 100 off the Kyogre. We only need to do another 70, so that's only 1 more hit, as long as he hasn't got any healing potions. It's hopefully that he hasn't. He has his Seismitoad EX backed up with him as well. So, that is not something I did want. 6 damage counts on the attacking Pokemon. These cards are really powerful. To be honest with you, I wish I had come across one at the moment, but unfortunately I haven't. So that's 30 damage to me, 100 damage now to Heracross. And I believe I'm going to be able to take him out with this next hit. So I'll bring out Landorus, and I'll start charging up. I'm not sure what I want to start charging up here, guys. His weakness is grass, but I have got 100 damage at the moment to him. I'm going to put that on Heracross. I can then heal the Heracross afterwards, so I'm going to just do that for the time being. And that is going to have taken out his Kyogre EX. And although that'll have done a lot of damage to me, because it'll have done 6 more damage counters onto me, which it has. That's now 100. It's going to probably take out the Genesect right now, but I can take 2 of my energy cards, and luckily, one of them is a Leaf Energy. So, I've got potential to send out my Landorus and try and bring out some more basic energy cards from my pile, which I think I am going to do, because I can charge up my Heracross whilst that's happening, and he can only potentially do 130 damage, which isn't very good. So I've just got to play this as careful as possible here, because he can do potentially a lot of damage towards me. But if I can get my Heracross EX charged up, I can send him straight out and do 160 to him. Or even if I can take the damage, I will do the 180. Though we have another EX on the field. I'm not happy with all these EXs right now, guys. It's becoming a bit of a pain. In fact, no, I need a fighting card. I didn't think this one through, did I? We'll put that on the Heracross, and we'll put that on Heracross as well to heal him. Pull out another Eevee, and we'll just end the turn there. I think Landorus is just going to be there just to take the hits right now, because there's not much else I can actually do with him. I could do with another grass energy card falling out just to be able to fall lucky on my side, but whether that's going to happen or not is a different story. And prevent all damage done to bench Pokemon by attacks. So I don't know why he's bringing that out. I've got nothing that's got potentially to do damage, but maybe he's just putting it to play because he thinks that's something can obviously do damage. I'm not sure about that. It seems to have come to a bit of a freeze at the moment. Right, let's see what comes out for me. A Leaf Energy, that's really positive. That is what I wanted. And we'll see if I can find a Pokemon to bring out. There is nothing in my deck at the moment that I'm able to bring out. And I think I'm going to leave that for the moment because I believe I'm going to end up going down quite quickly in the cards. And I'm just going to leave Landorus just to take the hits again. It's not potentially what I want, but I know full well that it's something that I can bring out my Heracross and nothing is resistant to it, and Seismitoad is weak to it. Or Seismitoad. So he's going to take out my Landorus now, but I will be able to take the Heracross out with the next hit, and he's still got quite a few energies to be chucking on him. So that's why I'm hoping I can bring out a potion. If I can bring out a potion, that would be really helpful for me to be able to heal the Heracross, because I'm going to do the 120 damage so I can get this out in one hit, but that means I'll have done 60 HP damage. Again, seems to be taking his time. What his thought process is thinking. Oh, and he's decided to actually switch out his Seismitoad. That was good thinking. Not really something I wanted either. So, I think for the time being, I will put this on Kangaskhan, and I think I'm just going to bring these out just for the sake of making my deck smaller and bring some more cards out. And there we have the healing one, which is something I really wanted, and the Rocky Helmet. So I could potentially put, I've got a couple of ways I could play this here now, guys, because he's seriously sent that out just to take the hits, and he knows full well that that isn't going to do anything because he's got a 20 HP buffer. So we will put this Rocky Helmet on Heracross, and we will put the Giant Cape. In fact, you know what, I'll leave the Giant Cape just for now, guys, because I'm not sure what I really want this on. But there's really not much point in me powering the Landorus up. It's going to take another 3 turns for this to happen, and I do not know that I'm going to get 3 energies worth of cards to come out as well, so I will send that out. And in fact, no, I will get the Silcoon out and put that on my Wurmple, because I have the potential then to evolve into my Beautifly. Now maybe I should start putting any of my energies on my Silcoon, and we'll put this Flying Energy on Landorus purely because even though he cannot do any damage to the Buffalons, we can get the energies out of here, which can then potentially be put onto the Silcoon. So we can build up the Silcoon pretty quickly, and he'll be able to use his 80 HP damage as Beautifly with Whirlwind, and end up taking the damage anyway there. So not something I did want, but we'll send out now Heracross. I just have to be careful the way I'm playing this at the moment, because if I take 60 HP, right, I'm gonna evolve my Beautifly, and we will put this on the Beautifly. Now I know that what evolvement I want, we'll put that on the Beautifly as well, and we will heal the Heracross right now, and we will do the damage that we need to take out this Buffalon. So now can get another card, and that's Virizion. I could do with some more energies coming out here, guys, but at least we have another Beautifly charged up. And best thing about Beautifly, it isn't effective to Pokemon EXs, and he has 2 EXs on the field, so all the thing he could do otherwise is switch that out, but he needs to charge that up to put 3 energies on it. Within the meantime, I could easily destroy that. The only problem is with Heracross is that it's got a 3 retreat cost, which is a bit of a pain, but any damage that Seismitoad does to me right now, he will take damage from the Rocky Helmet, and I will be doing 240 to him with the Giga Power because he is weakness to my Grass type. So he's going to try and play back in his cards. But as he doesn't realise as well, he only has 2 cards of. I only have 2 cards of his left. If I take out these EX guys, I have won this match. And unfortunately, he's got a bit of inactivity going on. He's got a little funky moustache going on as well. He's just playing the waiting game now. I think he's a bit stumped to what he's going to do now himself, because he's sent out his seismitoad. But the problem is with this is that I think he knows himself that he's going to get knocked out with the next hit. So the only thing at the moment he can try and do is heal. Even though with the poison that isn't something that's going to work. So fortunately for me, it did just poison my Pokemon. If it had sent me to sleep, that would have put me in a different predicament. Unless one of my Pokemon Scintillators have come out. But I've already used, I believe 2 of them. So he's sent off my... He seems to be moving a lot of things around here, guys, but I do not know if he's still going to be able to put anything into play against me. It's going to potentially kill me. And luckily, I've just managed to hang on there with that. And I'm going to send out some grass energies, although I don't believe right now I'm going to be needing them. And I'm just going to put one of them on Beautifly for the sake of it. But we will do that, and 20 damage to myself. And that is the Seismitoad taken out, guys. With the second EX down and out, and I've taken both my prize cards. Even though that my Heracross has died, it does not make a difference because I have now won this battle, guys. And I would have sent out my Beautifly next. But we have resulted in the victory. Let's hope that we can get enough poker coins to be able to open up a pack. Oh, we got ourselves a tournament card instead. We only got the 1 card. That is point. That is very disappointing. Do you know what, guys? I'm going to end this video here now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thankfully we actually won quite an intense battle there. So if you like this video, make sure you're liking it, sharing, subscribing. I'll be bringing more of this Pokemon trading card game online. And as always, take care and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.